Hello and welcome to episode number 126 of AV's Ripping Wax Packs podcast, coming to you from La Follette, Tennessee. I'm your host, Aaron Vaughn. This is the show where we rip open a wax pack every week and discuss that year and brand of card along with the players in the pack that we open. Along the way, we'll shout out some of your comments as listeners, discuss nostalgic stories about cards or players that come to mind, and spread the pure joy that comes with ripping open wax packs. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Google Podcasts, and most podcast platforms. New episodes drop every Thursday. Our Twitter handle is @RippingWaxPacks. Our email is rippingwaxpacks@gmail.com, and our Facebook page is Ripping Wax Packs. And on YouTube, just type in AV's Ripping Wax Packs to see the part of the podcast where we rip open the pack from the podcast. And we're always looking to promote veterans charities, so please contact us through one of the outlets I just mentioned. We'd be happy to discuss a partnership to help veterans and their families any way that we can, and we appreciate those who have given to veterans charities in the past. Also, please give a listen to our sister podcast, CVs Tend to Check Out. This is a music podcast produced by my brother Curtis and I that comes out once a month, sharing the joy of music and hoping to help listeners discover unfamiliar bands or songs they might want to look further into. Check it out right after listening to this podcast, and like, review, and subscribe. Remember, for both podcasts, if you comment, like, subscribe, or review, your name will be put into a random drawing for free prizes each episode. For AV's Ripping Wax Packs podcast, you'll receive cards from the podcast and free wax packs. For CVs Tend to Check Out, you will receive some kind of prize that has to do with music. So join in on the fun. Today, we will be discussing 2022 Panini Prizm Draft Picks. That's something that I go through Walmart and see if there's anything new sometimes. Sometimes I randomly draw stuff out of the random rip box. Sometimes I find some of these things at Walmart or Walgreens or Cracker Barrel or wherever I can find cards, and it's something that I haven't done an episode on. So this is 2022 Panini Prizm Draft Picks, and it's a blaster box. So a little bit about that. Online, if you go to Baseball Cardpedia, it's described like this. 2022 Panini Prizm Draft Picks is a 220 card set scheduled for release February 3rd, 2023. Each 8 card pack will yield 1 silver prism, 1 insert, 1 autograph, and 2 additional prisms. I believe that's probably in a thinking that's in a hobby box, because it says the distribution 5 packs per box, 8 cards per pack, 16 boxes per case. That's the hobby box and case, and it doesn't really say on the blasters there, but I have a blaster in my hand, and it is 5 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. So we'll get through at least a few of these packs, maybe 2, 3, or 4 of them. We'll see. A lot of inserts, only 220 cards, so you can probably make the set pretty easily, but to get a master set, obviously it's almost impossible with all the different Blue Wave prisms, Mojo prisms, neon pink velocity prisms, which it says there are neon pink velocity prisms on average in a blaster, 6 of those in here. So those are the ones that are the easiest to get, I'd say. There's a lot of cards that are numbered. There is actually a few different 1-of-1 super refractors, black finite prism, gold vinyl prism, big man on campus, different types of prisms, but there's a bunch of the 1-of-1s, which is pretty cool. You can, I mean, they're so hard to get. Like I've told you in the past, I've only got one ever, and that was just pure luck, obviously, just like all these opening packs are. We're going to look for some guys maybe we haven't heard of. Let us know if you know any of the people that we pulled today. Looks like there's an Andrew Jones's kid again, Drew Jones. On the front of the box, you'll see that it has Jacob Berry. It looks like he played for LSU. And this was from 2022, so they came out in 23, but the draft picks are from 2022. So there's all types of inserts. Haven't even named this episode yet. Not sure what I'm going to call it, but there's always a lot of different cards that you can pull that are cool looking. Hopefully we get some inserts here we can show you. We know we'll see a neon pink velocity prism at least. But comment in and let us know what you think about the set and some of these players. And we'll go ahead and go over to YouTube and open up this blaster box. So check it out. Here is our Panini Prizm Draft Picks blaster box. Let's go ahead and open that up and get some scissors here. Thanks for tuning in if you are on the podcast or on YouTube here. Check it out. Looks pretty cool. It's got it's got Brooks Lee on the one side and Jacoby Berry on the other. So let's check these out. Can't remember where I ripped it open. There it is. Here we go. Let's do like when I was a little kid and just rip it apart. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs with 5 cards, unless there's a bigger insert. So let's open one. It looks like it's kind of orange. Let's check and see what we got here. Hopefully we see a pink. I think they call it neon pink prism. Man, all these Panini Prizm cards almost always look like this. So you got, it's made really well with silver on the outside of it, on the border. And this actually has PDP, so that's Prizm Draft Picks, the number on the back. Let's see that at the top. Tells a little bit about the person. This is Mark Vientos. Like, I'm not going to know many of these, but has who drafted them on there. And remember, Panini is not official Major League Baseball, so they don't have, looks like New York. So it looks like the Mets probably drafted him. I think it's the Mets. We'd have to figure that out since there's the Yankees and the Mets, but it looks like he's probably got drafted by the Mets, but they can't put Mets on there because it's not through Topps. Next we have Zach Maxwell, and it says he came from the Georgia Institute of Technology. It's pretty cool. It tells where they went to college at the bottom. So Georgia Tech. So this one says New York at the bottom. Maybe that's where he's from. New York, not sure. Cooper, I don't know how, it's Hjerpe. 2 consonants together, that's tough. Hjerpe, Georgia State University. Here's the Velocity Neon Pink Prism. Brandon Barriera. Says he's out of high school. So it's hard to see with the way it's kind of glaring there. It's my fault, probably. Out of high school. And here's a Power Surge insert. Oregon State University, Justin Boyd. So it looks different than the rest of the cards. Pretty cool. All right, let's open another. Can't just go with 6 cards. Gotta do some more. Nick Morabito says he got drafted out of high school, right at the bottom. Troy Melton. He went to San Diego State. Jared Poland from the University of Louisville. Connor Stain, University of Central Florida. There's the pink prism, Velocity pink prism. So it looks like like the glass is pink and it's got like a mosaic on it. And here's another different type of insert. Brilliance, Nick Morabito out of high school. So it's a different insert type of card there. Brilliance. We'll go one more pack. Give us 18 cards at least. Gavin Cross from Virginia Tech. Trey Dombrowski from Monmouth University. What else we got? Hey, we got an autograph. So keep this guy in mind. Austin Muir, M-U-R-R. Got an autograph. All right, woohoo! Big hit with the autograph, unless he doesn't turn out to be any good. But still, awesome to get an autograph. NC State University. So there it is again. Austin Muir. Then we have another pink Velocity Prism, Neon Velocity Prism, wherever they're called. Peyton Paulette, University of Arkansas, where I just moved from. Go Hogs. Who Pig Suey. They say it better than I do. I'm a Buckeye fan at heart. University of Arkansas, pretty cool. And then finally a different insert here. This is Mickey Romero, a high school kid, Thunderstruck. So it's a little bit different than all of them. It's got the thunder lightning. I guess you can't hear or see the thunder. Hear the lightning there in the background. Or see the lightning in the background. I'm such a dummy. All right, so there's our cards. We're going to go finish up the podcast. Let us know what you think about those. And our winner is, for the cards and the wax packs, Dustin Richardson. Thanks for your support, Dustin. Episode 126 there. We'll get you some cards. All right. Go finish up the podcast now. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can contact us in the following ways. Our Twitter handle is @RippingWaxPacks. Our email is rippingwaxpacks@gmail.com, and our Facebook page is Ripping Wax Packs. On YouTube, just type in AV's Ripping Wax Packs to see the part of the podcast where we rip open the pack from the podcast. Remember to check out our other podcasts CVs tend to check out. It's a music podcast that comes out once a month, and we're always looking to promote veterans charities, so contact us to learn more about donating to veterans and their families. And thanks to everyone for their support, listening in different states and countries and all that good stuff. This has been AV's Ripping Wax Packs podcast. This is Aaron Vaughn. Thanking you for tuning in. Have fun, be safe, love one another, and always keep God first in your life. Have a good one.